I need another one.
It's been sent. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Unable to connect to world.
No,
I need
God.
another one.
No. Stop.
It doesn't work through the PlayStation menu. I need those stupid invites.
I'm sending you one not through the PlayStation menu.
Yeah, and every time I go to... Okay, hang on. Oh,
What is...
Where does it go when it disappears off the stupid top of the screen? Where
I
does it
don't
go,
know,
bro?
man. I don't
So
ever accept
there's my
invites.
problem. There's my problem. Where the fuck do I go to go find it after it's gone from the stupid top menu? Minecraft sucks. I hate fucking Minecraft.
Yeah.
Shut up! You didn't even know!
I need another one because it's gone.
Dude, what do you mean it's gone?
I can't. There you go.
That was almost English. We're getting there. He's learning his first words.
There you go. See? It only works when that goes through. Any other way, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Another user issue.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. Kevin's the only one who's never complained about that aspect. He's had issues connecting. He just closes Minecraft and he hopped right back in. But he's never had issues with the invite.
Done that 18 billion fucking times.
Also,
this
Kevin,
game
where are
just
you?
sucks. I hate this fucking game.
Playing Prince Persia. What's up?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Episode 180.
Yep.
Titled, I Hate Minecraft.
Good. Minecraft hates you.
Alright, folks, welcome back to another shit-tastic episode of Crafting a Chat. We're on episode 180. Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
covered
God,
with
I'm
shit.
so ready.
It's covered with so much shit, we're drowning in it. We're actually swimming in it. We're
Help
being
us.
buried in it. Help us. We're dying. We're suffocating. I have too much shit on my chest. It's giving me... It's causing me asphyxiation. I don't know what to do.
I don't think you know what English is.
I don't know. English is gone from my
I guess you could
vocabulary,
be
and I'm dying.
asphyxiated from that.
I mean, yeah, if there's enough shit compounded on your chest, then it's too heavy for you to breathe, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Could eat your way out.
Man, that's a sentence. That's a sentence. Could eat your way out of shit. You know, could just eat your way out of shit. Take a larger shit and keep it.
I can't think of any situation you can't eat your way out. You know what I mean?
What if you were to just propel yourself up with shit, right? You took harder shits and propelled yourself up in the shit.
I gotta be honest, with the way I've been eating, not a lot of the shit's been hard.
Eating too much queso?
Borderline soft serve, you know what I mean?
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
Nah, mean.
Nah, mean.
Nah, I mean, baby, you know what I mean. I take them nice, soft shits. I don't take them hard shits. I take the soft, rolling ones. The ones that come out like ice cream.
Rolling ones, Kevin.
Yeah, like rolling ice cream? Oh.
Never heard anyone describe that as rolling ice cream, but okay. Swirling?
Listen.
Sure.
Well, we gotta unpack this
no.
after the podcast. Do your intro.
Wait. What?
Oh,
The
no.
rolly ice
He's got
cream.
amnesia.
No, listen, the ones that they like do the beating of that metal thing on the cold plate, and they get all the heavy cream, and then they roll it, the rolling ice cream, like rolled up ice cream.
Oh, I see where you're going. I see what you're
That's
talking
what I
I didn't
meant.
know that
from
was a thing.
Why
Yeah,
are
that
you
was a
touching
thing.
your shit?
Why are you freezing it?
What's going on here?
All right. Anyway,
Poo
so welcome
belongs
everybody
in the
to
poo
another
bowl.
episode of Crafting a Chat.
Next to your poo spoon.
Folks, this is another Tuesday evening. Thank God some of the snow is melting after being buried alive for 4 feet of snow. We're finally getting away from it. It's been raining all day, so it's been good.
Oh, that must be nice.
Oh, you're still going through some of it, huh?
Yeah, they got the end of it now.
Got it. Sorry about that.
My boss my boss lives near you. And she was talking about how terrible it was driving to work today.
Oh,
Once you pass once you pass some some of the exits downwards, like south, right? You have probably get out of that snow and it turns into rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
yeah.
right.
Down south where
Well,
they're like, hey man, you wanna know where the sleet's gonna be? Down south. And you know what happened?
the,
It came here. Thank you,
down
weatherman.
south in Alabama, like that song we were singing.
Sweet home Alatucky.
Yeah, that's it. So, gentlemen, like we normally start this
I'm
podcast
just
off, how we all doing?
Kentucky. Anywhere else I'd be a chicken
You
restaurant.
see, this is exactly how we're feeling. We're feeling like clucks, right? Like cluckers.
Like
We're feeling like
clunkers.
big fat cluckers. We're feeling like big fat
Oh,
ugly cluckers.
big plump ones.
We're getting different descriptors every time he says it.
I want to get a big fat clucker in my bedroom. That's what I need to do. A big fat clucker in there.
Oh.
You mean
I can give you a
plump
big
one?
fat clucker, but you gotta bend over. It's going in the hole.
Oh, in my sewage pipe? That's a
Oh
very tiny
God! Don't say that.
I mean, it is what it is. It's a sewage pipe, right? Is it not?
When you say sewage pipe, I imagine other fecal matter other than your own travels down it, along with
Oh no, don't
paper
worry.
waste and.
It's a large enough sewage
Listen.
pipe that has toilet paper and.
Also, I imagine just it in there being like, "Hey, Georgie."
I only think of that
Desinoto as a
YouTube
child. Desinoto as a child lost his paper boat, and Genesis just bends over, being like,
Oh no.
"Hey, get your boat. Do you want your boat?" I love popcorn.
Oh my god.
Now, what video, Kevin?
The one with the plumber and that one lady. I think it's about a 2 or whatever that.
Oh, Super Mario Bros. Movie?
No, where the guy is like, the guy's like at the end he's like, I do my own plumbing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the original Super Mario Bros. Movie, the one from 1990 something.
Yeah, sure, man, sure.
Okay, all right, cool. Nice. So, gentlemen, let's start with what we played this week and watched and sniffed and did. So, I'm gonna go first. I have played a bunch of the finals with my good old buddy Kevin. I've been playing Kena, trying to beat
Call
that,
me
finish
old
that
again.
up.
That son of a bitch.
Should I call you my good young, strapping, very
Oh my
sexy
god,
friend
yes.
Kevin?
Strapping and stripping friend.
Oh.
Oh.
And strapped on.
Oh no.
Oh!
Some of those expressions and like reactions to things are just fantastic. I have also played Kena, trying to finish that up. I watched a bit of anime. I actually watched like 3 different shows actually this week for anime. I've
Wow.
watched uh, Berserk Gluttony. I think that's what the name of the anime was. Berserk Gluttony. Um,
The new?
yeah, that's right as of last season winter, so it just ended. Um, I had finished. I'm still watching the Classroom of the Elite, so I'm watching the second season. I'm finished with the second season. I'm going up to the third now. Um, that's a really cool show. That last episode of the second season was absolutely insane. Just insanely good. And I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen, the second season now. Oh my god, Jujutsu Kaisen is just whoa. Oh my god, that show is goddamn crazy. That show is I don't even know who's alive in that show. That's the
What'd you
anime
get
version
up
there.
to?
I'm episode 46 right now.
What happened?
Mahito just got his ass beaten. He was running away in the snow, and then Geto shows up in front of him, and that's the last I seen.
Oh, so you're almost done.
Yeah.
Oh, so you saw that whole thing between Sukuna and the Lava Man. I think that was probably the highlight of the season. That battle between Sukuna and the Lava Head Man. Um, I don't remember his name.
Sukuna is just he's a different thing, man. He's a different fucking
breed
animal. That dude, he walks to people like he just breathes, and people are pissing their pants and shitting themselves. There was these two girls who tried to resurrect him, and the two girls were like sweating bullets and like pissing their pants while they were like literally head down on the floor, like bowing to him and kneeling to him. And he asked them what did they want, and they were like, oh, we resurrected you because we wanted you to kill this body of our former teacher that's being inhabited by a brain demon, and his body shouldn't be used that way and all that. Anyway, so she said, one of the girls says, we have another finger for you to eat if you kill the guy for us. And he just says, pick your heads up. And as soon as they pick their head up, the girl on the right, her head explodes. Just explodes. And the girl on the left just slowly looks over to the right, and she just starts screaming at the top of her lungs. She gets up, and as she's just about to say a word to him, her head just goes... If you guys remember from the live-action Resident Evil where they go through that laser maze thing, and the one dude can't get through because it's like it's a full fence of lasers coming at him, and there's no way for him to go, where he fell apart in a big cubes of meat, like that's exactly what happened to her head. He just cubed her head, like literally just little cubes of meat, before she could even say a word to him, and he didn't even move a muscle. He just looked at them. Sukuna's crazy, bro. Sukuna's crazy, and then the fact that Gojo is just in a cube now, that's not good. We need Gojo here, man. I think I've been spoiled with Gojo. YouTube spoiled me, unfortunately, for something that might happen in the manga and Gojo. With Gojo, I mean. That sucks. So, I don't like being spoiled for that garbage. But yeah, I'll watch those 3 anime. I'm looking for other things to watch now, so if y'all have any recommendations for me to watch, let us know if you got anything for me to watch. Tell me. I'll probably go watch it, because anime is good now, man. This season 2024 simulcast, I think I gotta watch...
Watch Goblin Slayer Season 1.
I should watch that. I know you always talk about that. That's really good.
Goblin Slayer.
It's a bunch of
There's 2 seasons now, so...
Isn't that show just a bunch of death, rape, and goblins?
Well, the first episode is like... kind of like the peak of that. Like, as far as knowing what the boundaries of the show is, that's like the first episode, and it never really gets back to that for the rest of the 2 seasons so far, but it's still a really good show. Like, it gets pretty brutal at times, too. There's no more, like, blatant off-camera rape happening, but, like, they're just killing goblins, and Goblin Slayer's the coolest dude in the show.
Got it. Gotta love the blatant off-screen rape. Okay, that's essentially all I've done, all I've watched, all I've played. Adam, how about you? What have you done? You eat some ass lately?
No. I finished second season of Reacher. It was pretty good. I still like the first season more, but it's still fun.
Did he reach far enough?
Yeah.
Yes.
So like that. I didn't watch any more Suits because the other person who's we're trying to watch and talk about the episodes at the same time. I'm still way too far ahead of them, so I'm just waiting. So I didn't watch any more of that. So I started a new show called Ghosts. It's a comedy on CBS. It's 2 seasons. It's like short form, like comedy. It's real funny. And I've watched all of it. The new season starts February 15th though, so I'm gonna watch that. Pretty excited. And then game-wise, what I played, I finished my 100% playthrough of Last of Us Part 2. I got the platinum. It's my 141st.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
The platinum that I don't think any of us even suspected you'd ever get.
Yeah. Thank you. I honestly, I agree. I didn't think I would get it either, ever.
Yeah.
And then I bought the remaster of Part 2 for $10, and I got Platinum 142 for Last of Us Part 2 Remaster. And, played a little bit of the no return mode. Didn't play too much of it yet, because I wasn't on last night, and, it's fun. You go from, like, settlement to settlement, like, it's like challenge maps, and then in between the challenge maps, you go to a room and, like, upgrade stuff, and then you kind of plan out your attacks. It's pretty cool, like, unlocking stuff. I can't wait to spend more time in it. I'll probably have a more lengthy conversation about it next week. But, yeah, that's it.
Nice. Appreciate it, Adam. Desmond, what would you do? Yeah. You just never know when you're going to get called on, you know?
I didn't
Never knows.
play much.
It's always a surprise every week.
Of anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I did watch some things though.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, not that. Damn it, why doesn't it, like... I guess I have to just keep notes. What was it?
Is there a movie called Watch Paint Dry?
I'm sure.
Think so?
Yeah, it's probably a short film on YouTube or something.
Okay, so I rewatched John Wick Chapter 3. And I gotta say it's got so much going on in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause this man, I seem to have, I don't know, sequenced the events with the movies, like where the first one's basically just the story of him, right?
Yep.
The second one is...
Italian man.
Yes. And it's kind of showing how he works in his world, or how he used to work in his world before he retired, and it lets you get to know all the merchants and the people and all these lost connections that he's come back to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third one is this man just gripping by the very edge, the end of this rope that's going to break. And
gripping his balls.
He's literally gripping his balls at the edge of his life, the entire film.
And too hard to explode.
It's so crazy, the journey that this man goes through in the third movie to basically just get shot and fall off a building. When I see that scene, I'm just like, wow.
Wait, he kills all these people and then at the end of the movie he just gets shot and fall off a building?
Yeah, he's betrayed.
Yeah.
By Winston, which honestly...
I wanna be
terrible
Winston.
ending.
I wanna be Winston.
I like the idea of it, but I still don't like how quickly John got over that in the fourth one.
I'm already Winston.
I mean, Winston has had his back pretty much the entire, most of his...
That's why that decision
career
makes no sense whatsoever. It's not like he shot him and he's like, he's definitely going to survive this fall. Like...
It literally looks like he's done. The first time I saw that, I'm like, wait.
Well, he falls 11 stories or something like that.
And
The
then
building's
he,
not short.
Destroys his back on one of those fire escape edges.
Yeah.
And then falls. Like, what?
It's very funny when he goes to raise his middle finger to Lawrence Fishburne, and Lawrence Fishburne's like, "Oh shit!"
They took your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. He's like perfect for that character.
Saving grace of that movie, I think.
Oh man.
Oh, in the the knife scene and stuff.
Yeah, because that movie, the third movie, it doesn't have a lot of like characters who really stand out a whole lot, other than the people who you already know and they're already established. There's nobody that.
I like the Adjudicator.
She's good.
Yeah. I do like her.
Yeah, they're good.
Aww.
She's good.
I like how thorough she is.
Yeah.
Also, I like how
educated.
Winston hangs up on her.
Oh yeah.
I like to be
Yeah.
educated.
Yeah, he does not give a fuck. For the longest time. And yeah, I still can't watching these movies again. I know the first one in my head is still my number one.
It's hard to rank the rest.
Exactly, that's the thing. Like before, I feel like when I saw chapter 4, I was like 1, 4, 2, 3 or something, or 1, 2, 4, 3.
Yep.
And now I'm watching them again. I'm like, wow, this is like, it's chronicling so many different things, and it's not just 4 action movies. It's this anthology of John
an
Wick.
anthology.
It's kind of nuts.
I found with every rewatch, I like the movies less, except one.
Really?
Yeah, I find the parts in between more boring, and I just go, when's the action? The only one I don't really feel that for.
Watchable.
The first one's the most rewatchable. It's the most watchable.
Yeah.
It's the best one by far. It's not even close. The second one, I can tolerate rewatching it. The third one, I mostly just want to look up like 2 of the action scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fourth one, I want to look up like an hour and a half of that 3-hour movie.
Yeah, the fourth one was definitely a bit long.
Yeah. Honestly, if they were like, here's the first movie, and then the second movie is just 8 hours, no breaks, I'd be like, honestly, I'm down. Like, if there's 2 movies in the John Wick universe, sure. Because that knife scene in John Wick 3 is so good.
You talking about the one where he's in the gallery?
Literally
of, like,
the only
weapons?
knife scene. Yes. Yeah, and then he throws the axe
that
at the end.
scene.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. It's funny at times, and then it's just the gripping action of it. It's just so good.
Yeah, I don't like the whole Middle Eastern journey he takes. I don't know. There's just some parts of it I'm just like, this is there's always a higher table.
Yeah,
like in the movies, which is annoying because then we get to the fourth one and then there's a higher table. And then at the end of that, the guy's like, the highest table. I'm like, what? Like, come on.
Yeah, the
table's got to be real high.
I think the first one works so well because they it's clear that they really thought about the world, and then the second, third, and fourth, the world just keeps getting lore added to it, but then it becomes more and more absurd. And by the time you get to the fourth one, it is just people in bulletproof clothing holding their jackets up to their face. And it's just like, what is this?
Yeah.
Three though has some awesome moments. But
God,
that knife scene's so good.
Yeah.
Also, the horse kicking the dogs. I like the dogs.
The dogs were like an extension of Halle Berry.
Yeah. Sophia?
It wasn't even a
What's
separate.
her name?
Yeah. I,
Yeah.
I think it's Sophia.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. was not a just like an add-on. It was literally like they're part of her character, and yeah, that was done really well too.
Also, she was really good too.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
just
it
cool.
was.
She's been wanting to get into an action movie. It's just not
Real
worked out for her.
badass in that movie.
Yeah.
Drinking the water, spitting a liquid.
I hate that.
the
It's
bottle.
so gross.
And then handing him the bottle with like a teaspoon of water inside.
But also, it's Halle Berry. I drink that water. You know what I mean?
I'm sure he ended up drinking it.
I do also really like the scene when the Halle Berry's like upset about her dog, and John's like, "I get it, believe me, I get it." Like
he gets it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie.
Yeah,
What else did you watch?
Did
you finish Brother's Son?
Yes.
Does it get dark at the end there?
I was thinking it would get even darker than it did.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
For
a moment, it was like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah. Because all of the top leaders of the triads come together in this meeting, and then stupid, God, what's his
evil
name?
girl who was obviously evil, yeah.
Yeah, then, well, the guy's brother, too,
oh, yeah.
The stupid one who goes to school.
Yeah. Mikey, I want to say? Is that right?
Bruce.
Bruce, that's it. How the fuck did I forget Bruce?
Yeah, Bruce makes a fatal mistake and takes Charles's phone with him that has tracking.
Well, Charles makes a fatal mistake and grabs the wrong jacket.
Oh, I guess I missed that part too.
Yeah, when Charles left first. He grabbed the wrong jacket.
Yeah. And then so Bruce takes Charles' jacket, which has the phone that has tracking on it, and it becomes a whole ass police versus triads versus this cult or this group who's trying to break the triads from the inside out. Three-way war in this one room. Oh man. Yeah, that goes crazy.
Yeah, it turns into an all-out war, and then the police leave and go, let them fight it out, and then we'll come in.
Yeah.
And then somehow a lot of people get away.
Yep. Yeah, their dad gets away.
They get away.
Yeah, then he tells Charles
Chairleg,
to go shoot Bruce.
You see what Chairleg's origin.
I wish they showed that scene.
I told you, I was like, they kind of build up to it, and then they show the Chairleg, and it's like, oh fuck, and then all of a sudden it's just a room full of just absolutely destroyed people and a bloody Chairleg at the end. It's like, oh fuck. But then
I really wish they showed that scene.
I know, but
like,
honestly,
so
it's cool.
Good.
It's so cool that how they did that.
The way they did that.
Yeah.
But right after they showed up, like, oh my god, come on! I wanted to see this.
Yeah, and then the real origin of Chairleg is like child abuse.
Yeah, because his dad plans plans a setup for a hit to go on him, and essentially forces Charles to protect the family.
Yep.
And he has no idea until he's well into, like, probably close to 30, I'd say, and into this whole triad life since he was a child.
Yeah. Did you think at any point Charles was going to kill Bruce?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think he... Because that familial bond that he reestablished with his mom and his brother was something that, like, he never really experienced after starting that life. So,
yeah, he only really had it with that one lady who taught him how to cook.
Yeah. And then he was kind of having it with the DA girl who ended up being a bitch.
Yeah, not a cop.
Not a cop, but can do everything a cop can do.
Not a cop, but can do everything a cop can, including organizing a raid.
Organizing the entire raid.
Which I think an ADA can do, but also, I don't know.
I feel like...
I thought there was mostly a lawyer.
Yeah.
Mostly a prosecutor or whatever. I don't know, man.
Exactly. I don't know. They pushed that cop thing a little...
Yeah.
A little much with her being...
She should have just been, I don't know, a cop.
Yeah. But I guess then they wouldn't have had that whole... Oh, am I a cop? Am I not a cop?
Well, she could have been like a triad or an undercover triad something, or like literally anything else, and they could still have that dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want him to know I'm a cop. I just want him, and then lied and be like, oh, I'm an investigative journalist.
Yeah.
But or something else. But. Yeah, it was smart.
How does she give up the baker, the super built triad
the very
dude
attractive,
who bakes.
very wealthy, very talented man? I don't know. Man.
Fucking job.
I don't know. Some of that food he was cooking.
Oh my god.
I was about to put on a dress. You know what I mean? I was like, are you kidding me? This man is watching the Bake Off? Does he want to jack off? Like, what do you need from me? Like, what's going on here? Like, I just don't understand.
Your apartment.
In a very nice way. In a very, very nice way.
No boxes to be seen anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell he did all that.
Wall shelf that ended up falling down later, but that was still, that's all of his own thought, his doing, and she just like, you know what? Job.
Also, I found Bruce very annoying at the triad interrogation thing when he was talking to that other triad leader at the beach thing, whatever the fuck it was, the meditation thing, and then the people came out of the sand.
Oh,
when he's like,
phone?
Yeah, when he's the go-between, and then the guy says like, what does he say? He says something, and then Bruce just keeps going, LOL, LOL, and I'm like, that's clearly not what he's saying. Are you fucking? You're not stupid, Bruce.
He's the fucking whitest Asian guy.
And then it was wild that Michelle Yeoh killed that one lady who liked Hamilton. I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, I think it was the aunt.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna
bloody boots.
Yeah, I thought she was gonna turn too, but she didn't. That makes me think. I thought she would turn on the dad.
No, yeah, I guess.
I think if Blood Boots was alive, I think he would have turned too. But at the same time, I don't know now.
Yeah, I don't know. It also seemed like she. I don't know. Blood Boots are probably the only thing she had left in her life.
Yeah.
And after that, fair. It's like, well, I guess I'll just do this for.
Well, the dad did show loyalty to her, and she's like, it's all about loyalty, and this is my family, so I kind of get it, but
also Michelle Yeoh ended up indirectly killing Blood Boots because she didn't give the names.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So maybe that's also why she didn't change her mind.
Yeah, but
she just wanted to kill her because it was because of her that Bruce died.
Bruce was an idiot all the way through until he shot his dad.
Oh yeah.
Then he was like, "Hey, call an ambulance." And then the dad suffers possibly one of the worst deaths ever.
Oh my god! I was like, "Wow, this is some." It
is like a lighthearted, like, I don't know, like triad gangster family thing. Kind of lighthearted. There's family moments, but then all of a sudden it's like, I'm going to inject you with insulin and mark your chart so that the nurses come in and keep injecting you with insulin until you die. You will have one of the worst deaths ever. You're an awful man, don't get me wrong, but also, what the fuck, Michelle Yeoh?
He can't move, he can't do anything. And the way they played the scene too, it wasn't they made it seem like it wasn't gonna be that bad, but as she keeps talking, it just keeps getting worse and worse.
It's like, geez, what the fuck kind of dark ass turn? But yeah, overall a fun show.
Yeah, and
I'd
I
watch the
guess there
second
should
season.
be more because that ending, um,
Oh yeah,
the post credits,
yeah.
um, I
I'd
forgot
guess
what
there'd
that
be
even
more.
showed.
But also also the brothers not running the bakery yet, like Michelle Yeoh's been like it's a transitioning period. Like it's
Yeah,
not quite there. So
yeah. I thought Charles was actually going to stay there too because they showed the whole bakery thing. I was like, oh
yeah.
shit.
And then he was
But
like,
then it
nah.
just turns out that he's leaving.
He's like, you know what? No, I made my churros. All right, see ya.
Yeah. Yeah. There was, I think there was one other fight scene. Oh, the fucking golf place.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Oh
about.
my
Remember I said wait
God.
till you see that scene
Yeah.
where they finally rescue that guy?
That golf, that whole thing was so good. Oh my God. It
Yeah.
was probably the best, I think, fight scene in the show now, and it kind of tops that one right at the beginning.
I
I think
honestly, I think I
just
still like the
barely.
beginning more because it's such a simple like non-cutting one, and then the golf
It's a
one
really cool.
there's a little bit of CGI and stuff with like the golf clubs and all that.
Yeah.
But I love that scene though. I still love that scene so much. I also did like the kitchen fight scene that the two ladies had.
Hmm.
I did like that fight scene too.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I think that one's worth mentioning. But yeah, that golf
Yeah.
scene, I knew you would like that. I even said like,
So
you wait.
fucking good. I was just dying
He's just
laughing.
going like from one floor to the next, and they're all just hitting golf balls at that one guy. Also, what a horrible torture that is.
Oh, poor TK.
Yeah.
He's in his pink suit, strapped to the chair, just getting
Yep.
golf balls launched at him.
And he's like, Charles, Charles, and then
Help, help!
Charles,
And then he totally ignores him.
and he just
Just goes
goes
on.
on a rampage.
Uh,
hmm
God damn.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Um, I did watch something else.
What's this Korean show that changed your life?
Oh. Okay. Maybe it didn't change my life, but I think it has the potential to change other people's lives.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
With how they go into the themes of life and death and like what life could mean to some people when it might not mean something to you. Like in terms of like people who might be having like suicidal thoughts and stuff like
Interesting.
that. And it's a drama. Well, I don't know. There's so much in this one show. There's action, there's comedy, there's fucking the saddest moments of like TV I've seen in a while.
Mm.
I was crying for like the last few episodes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it just tugs on your heart so much towards the like the latter half, the latter like third of the show, um, because it's just like I don't know. There's just stuff that happens that you didn't really think was going to happen the entire time because it didn't happen in the beginning, and the whole like beginning of the show is all like you rooting for this guy, the main character of the show. So the main character is this guy who's probably like he's still in I think he's still in college at the time of like the start of the show, and he's looking for a job. Something really traumatic happens, and he fails his job interviews for this huge company that he was trying to get. And then a bunch more really like just things happen over the next 7 years, and he still can't find employment, and he's like not making these rent payments, and this girl who he's been with since the beginning of the show, so for like 7 years now, he's been with this girl, and he's pretty much stagnating this whole time. And he feels like he literally can't get anywhere, and he's just stuck, and nothing's going his way. So he decides to jump off a building and end his life, and he ends up in I don't know what to call this place. He ends up in, I guess you could say, like on death's door, where the character Death is there waiting for him.
Oh.
This character is played by the older sister of in the poor family from Parasite, from that movie. And she does such a good job. Oh my god, she's so fucking menacing. She pretty much plays like, I guess, the bringer of death, essentially, and she decides to punish him for taking his own life before she was supposed to take it herself, right? Because he ended up just jumping off a building and ending his life early before it was supposed to end. So he gets this punishment of living through or dying 12 more times. And yeah, that's like the whole show is him going through the lives of these different people in the same, in the same world. It's pretty much like the same time after his death, and he goes through all these different people's lives. Yeah, and oh my god, is some.
What's this show called?
It's called Death's Game. It's on Amazon Prime. Yeah. I never heard of it before, and I stumbled across it like last week. I put it on my list, and I was like, you know what? Let me look at this show. And then I noticed it was the girl from Paris. I'm like, oh shit, okay. Let me keep watching. And then, oh god, I couldn't stop. I finished the 8 episodes in like 2 days, and they're like 40 to 50 minutes each. Yeah, there's some like crazy chase scenes in the beginning because he just goes through the lives of just completely different people each time. Some really funny moments, some really sad moments, and yeah, I would recommend checking it out to everybody.
Cool.
Anybody who loves a lot of violence.
And a lot of death.
And a lot of rape.
Whoa. No.
All right. Did you watch E squared A squared O?
No.
Fucking
No,
fuck.
I'll probably try and watch that this week.
By the time you watch it, it's gonna be on Netflix because it's coming to Netflix in February, apparently.
Oh. I'll watch it before that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can't wait.
That's what he said. Did we believe him?
Well, this is the 4th week, I believe this has been said, or the 3rd week. So, I'm feeling it this week, though. I'm feeling it. And if not, I'll feel it next week. But I'm actually feeling it this week.
Yeah, the show is fucking nuts. I don't even. It's just so good. It's even got like it's got a real high IMDb rating. 8.8.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it just came out. It just finished. This, I guess, this month because it was like the end of 2023 into 24.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anything else you watched?
There was something else, and I don't remember. I think it was on Prime. Oh, so at some point, when did they make this? So a few years ago, they made like a teen drama called "I Know What You Did Last Summer," pretty much based on the older like slasher films
Yeah.
of "I Know What You Did Last Summer." And this one's like way more drama-y and less slasher. So I don't know. It was good, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be going into it. Because they ended up changing a lot of the plot line, like who gets run over by the car, and then it was interesting though. Not a bad watch, but I wasn't too impressed by it either.
I remember when it came out, and I don't even know if it was a trailer or a TV spot as I was watching Judy Justice,
Hmm.
and I was like, that looks fucking terrible. And then, like, the next time I was watching Judy Justice, the trailer just never showed up, so I Googled it, and it was canceled after one season.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know why they
made it.
and like they went like full on with the whole like same title and everything, and they made it into such a teen drama.
They're trying to cash in on a franchise.
It's yeah, I don't know. Nothing crazy. I think that's it though, I think. Yeah, I think that's all of
Okay, that's all. Cool.
it. Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Kevin,
Yes.
what you got?
Where do I at?
What you got for
Easy.
me?
I played the finals Genesis here.
Mm-hmm.
Played
Mm-hmm.
that a good chunk, and played a
Good
good chunk
chunky
of
mama.
Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. Playing that currently.
Mm.
Losing brain cells every second.
I'm not. I'm having a freaking great time. Let me
No,
tell you.
no, 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 no. It's a
Oh
Ubisoft
yeah,
game.
yeah,
It's a
yeah,
Ubisoft
yeah,
game.
yeah.
Oh, no, please don't fight him. Just let it go, Kevin. Just let it go.
But yeah, I'm having so much fun. So much fun. It's such a good game. That's about it. That's all I played. What the fuck?
Watch anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, there you go.
Nothing. Just these two
Alrighty.
things. That's all I did.
Fantastic.
He just did two things. He's only done two things in a week.
Two things and rammed stuff up his own ass. So he
Alrighty
definitely
then.
Given, you know?
That, well, yeah. I mean, I'd call the police if it wasn't happening. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
he's imploding. He's become the definition of implosion.
I don't think that's the definition of an implosion. But anyways, Kevin, do you have a
It
topic?
is coming together and it's blowing up.
Cause wait, Adam, did you watch Cabaret or no?
No, I didn't say I was gonna watch it before Tuesday.
Oh, you said over the weekend. Oh my god.
No, I said,
What?
what should I watch this week?
Oh,
Didn't see that coming, did you?
no.
Bitch.
Whoa.
Yeah, I just didn't. I didn't have time. I was watching I was trying to finish Ghosts, and then today I was so tired. I have not been sleeping well.
Oh.
Because you haven't watched the movie.
No, just because I don't know. Just brain was like no sleep. No sleep. My Google Watch average sleep over the last week 2.5 hours.
That's not a lot.
Nice.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. And that's the average. Sometimes it's like a few hours more, and sometimes it's a few hours less, which is wild considering how little it is. And I'm very tired. I should not drive a motor vehicle. I couldn't think of the word file cabinet today, so I called it a cube thingy to this one lady at my office. She's like, "Do you use that?" I'm like, "What, the cube thingy?" And she's like, "The file cabinet." I'm like, "Oh, that's what it is." So, just I'm running out of words. Also, I accidentally said twains instead of trains. Yeah.
I'm getting on the twain, guys.
That's the first thing that goes. That's the first thing that goes when I'm very tired is my diction. That's what leaves me. I don't know what any word is.
My diction is popping out of my pants.
I don't know what any word is. I forget all the words. I couldn't think of I don't know, some word. I think I couldn't think of the word marshmallow, and I said Walmart. And I was like,
"Hey guys, I'm gonna have some hot chocolate."
This lady brought in candied marshmallows, and I was like, I like those, but like, I don't know. I don't know if I want candy on what? Fucking not Walmart. What the hell? And she was like, what? And I'm like, I don't know, man. It's just things aren't going good here. I accidentally wrote the year as 2260. I don't know why. I don't fucking.
Living so far in the future.
I literally wrote 2/13/2260. We're not in February. We're not. I don't know. Brain's no good. Brain is no good. I'm tired. I'm very tired. Even when I sleep, I don't feel like I'm sleeping long. That's the end of my topic. Kevin, do you have a topic?
Well, we had the sleep topic this week.
Yeah, I got a topic.
Great.
Version of the Lost Crown. Great game.
Oh no.
Ubisoft game.
Yes.
No, you gotta play this. You gotta play this shit. All right. And if you don't, I'm gonna buy this game for you.
Is that a threat or is that what? I don't
know.
That's a promise.
What's the time limit on
this?
What's the time limit on this?
Freaking, you at least have to tell me you're gonna play this damn game right now.
Oh, right now.
Right now.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Let's unpack this. I feel like there's a way to bring this. We hold on, Kevin. I'm pretty good at getting people to the ideas you want them to. Destinoto, are you interested in the game?
Did he just label himself as a coordinator or like a conspirator?
Kind of.
I'm interested in the gameplay.
Okay, not the story or anything?
Probably not.
Okay.
No story. Just gameplay and...
So, if there was a cool physical edition of this game, you'd probably pick it up if it was cheap enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So if one magically appeared at your door, you'd probably play it.
Yeah.
Kevin,
that goes
that's how you do it. You buy it for him. I got his address. It shows up, and then if he doesn't play it for a week, you just guilt him by texting him all the time. It works.
All right.
It works.
You've done this before.
It works. Oh, I've done this so many times, guys. You have no idea how easy it is to manipulate some of you. Just saying. You know how crazy? Yeah, I can't even explain to you how much I didn't want to do things, and then you guys didn't want to do things, and then we done them. Like, I can't. Like, you'd be shocked. You'd be shocked. Genesis, I came up with a whole topic so I can get you to watch Joker. It took 3 years.
You played the long con. I'll tell you how much.
Yeah. I also got you to watch Into the Spider-Verse.
Now
That's
he's
just
beginning
to
to watch
trust you
Across
less.
the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm beginning
Maybe
to trust you.
maybe
way
I'll
less
bring
now.
back the wheel of recommendation. You know?
Oh, I already have my first one. That
Oh.
game. That game.
Yeah, you do. You might have
Yep.
to also make up for a couple things, but whatever.
Oh.
I have like 7 movie recommendations from Kevin, not including Cabaret.
Yep.
Oh.
All right.
Anyway, back to Prince of Persia. So this game is definitely one of the best Metroidvania games ever like made. The pacing is absolutely incredible. You get to like points in this game where you're like, man, I really hope they put fast travel in this game. Let me tell you, I could be using it right about now. And then like 2 rooms later, it's like, hey, you want some fast travel? And I'm like, oh my god, I would love some fast travel. And it's like, don't worry, I got you. I'm like, oh thanks. And like they drip feed you new ways to move around,
Drip
which
me.
yeah, something like that. They like drip feed you new ways to move around, and the pace of that is actually really freaking solid too. Because it makes you think. It makes you like really utilize everything the game has given you up to that point. And there's a little tutorial thing with this guy who teaches you like combat related stuff with some of the abilities where you're like, oh, I can do that? Well, okay, I'm glad that the game actually told me I could do something like this because I never would have thought to do that. Like you have at one point the ability. I feel like this isn't a spoiler because it was actually shown in one of the trailers. You have the ability to like rewind yourself to a position that you were in. If you charge up an attack, and while holding that charge up, you save that position, and then release. You'll do your charged up attack, then you swap back to where you were, and another charged up attack goes off because you had charged it up in that previous state. Like it is freaking wild. So yeah, I don't know. It's the storyline's all over the place, not in a bad way. It's all over the place because time's super fucked up. But I'm really intrigued to see where the story goes. I've already looked at the trophies, and the trophies kind of spoil things. So don't look at the trophies. Here's the nitty gritty of the trophies. Finish the game, find everything. You'll get them all. No difficulty requirements, no nothing. The game will tells you how many items are in different like areas or zones or whatever you want to call them. So you'll even have an idea of like where the missing stuff is. Upgrades for things are amazing. It actually allows you to make a build for your character, and there's all kinds of shit that you can choose from. You can go more ranged focused, although you're gonna have some issues of how many arrows you actually have. But like once you get the chakram and shit, well, the chakram comes with the bow. You could probably do a decent ranged build and just like have your melee be support. You can go full melee, kind of like what I'm doing right now, where I kind of double dip in combat damage as long as I'm in the air. So when I'm fighting bosses, I try to jump like just a little bit off the ground before I start attacking them, so I do more damage. There's stuff for bringing yourself back to life. There's things for parrying that gives you like, oh, heal when you parry, do like a counterattack when you parry, do this, do that. There's all kinds of shit. Super fun game. I did not think that this was going to be as expansive as it is either. The map is freaking wild. So if y'all remember when I showed you that demo, I was like, wow, this map, like, this goes. You can, like, keep going side to side. I've covered, like, horizontally about 3/4 of that. And I'm about, what, like 39% done with the game? And vertically, almost all of it. Now, everything in between, not necessarily filled in, but, like, this map is absolutely massive. And I'm still missing so much. There's so many things to like go back to start going in other directions, and I can kind of see like where more of the map is even when I don't have like those things revealed. And one of the coolest things about this game is there's a character in it that the character that actually gives you your map device. You can buy maps from her for like the different zones, but it's not the complete zone. It's very much like I haven't played anything beyond like Super Metroid, so I sorry just a note. But very much like Super Metroid, where like you find a map room and it's like, yeah, it mapped the whole thing. Look at it. But there's like tons of secret areas and stuff that the map won't show you. A lot of similar stuff here. It's not even just secret areas though. It just doesn't map out everything. It gives you an idea, but there's tons to still like explore and find, and there's other paths. Yeah, boss fights are cool. They're intense. Just the platforming and the movement is, oh my god, mwah. It is perfect. There's so many areas where like you walk in, because there's like these different rooms where like you get these coins called Xerxes, and in order to collect them, you have to like go through this like trap laden room without hitting any part of any trap, and you have to go get the coin and get back to like what the game considers a safe zone, and then you'll actually collect the coin. And there are certain ones where I walk in and I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to do that? I gotta be missing something for this room, right? Right? Can I do it? Can I do it? And then like you try it a few times, you're like, oh wait, I see what I'm supposed to do here. Let's do that. And like anything that comes down to like precision platforming, it's really not that bad. It's freaking I don't know what they did. I mean, everything is, I guess, just so deliberate, and like you will jump this high, you will jump this far, you will dash this far, kind of like how Returnal did things a little bit, where I don't know, like after you play for a while, you just got a really good idea of how far you can jump, how far you can dash, stuff like that, until you get to the underwater area and they go, fuck you. And that was, Adam remembers that. But no, this game is hella fun, very good. I think it's a Game of the Year contender if a whole bunch of crazy shit doesn't come out and it's remembered. But I think it has a solid chance of being remembered because this is damn fun. And I would really like for some sort of DLC to just, even if it doesn't extend the story, come out with like master levels or something. Just come out with like even harder stuff. Even if it has nothing to do with like whatever your save file is, they just give you everything. Just come out with tougher stuff. Because I want to see how nuts you can make this. And I'm not even fully through this game. I just want it to be harder and harder and harder without just like adjusting difficulty sliders. Because like obviously that'll make it harder because things will hit harder and blah blah blah. But I mean like I want harder to navigate because it is fun as hell to get through all this stuff. And it's so rewarding when you do. Oh. Great game.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Any issues with it?
Any issues with it? I wouldn't call it an issue, but at one point they're like, "Hey, you completed an Ubisoft challenge. Check out this Ubisoft store." Blah blah blah. I'm trying to figure out how to exit the damn thing in tiny ass font. Tiny ass font, bottom left hand corner screen. First of all, it's only like half the screen that shows it. It's real confusing. But anyway, tiny font, bottom left. It's like press triangle. I'm like, who the hell has triangle as go back? I'm hitting circle, start. I'm hitting like all kinds of other stuff. I'm like, why is it triangle? It's not even triangle in the game I'm playing. Hello? Other issues with the game. There's one voice that's kind of weird, but it's a very minor character.
There's a character apparently that is like an AI voice, and they were going to replace it.
I think it's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah. Which, like, it's not bad per se, but it's out of place with how good everything else sounds. Because it's like this weird. Did you have a character name by chance? I forget what the hell the stupid thing is called. It's like this little fire spirit that basically lights up dark areas in a certain zone. But like it sounds like a very young female Microsoft Sam. So maybe that is the AI voice. And I apologize if it's a real person. I'm sorry, person, if you actually voice this. It's just so out of place with everything else. The voice acting is pretty solid. God, I don't know. Do I have any problems with the game? I'm trying to think. I mean, it's not a problem for me specifically, but like with this memory system, they do kind of limit you quite a bit with it for how big this map is. I don't think they needed to limit how many memories you throw down.
It's Calyx is the character that's AI.
Yep, that's it. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
There you
go. With a K, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's that one. Okay.
All right. Cool. Figure that out quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's really it. Like, I don't really have any issues with the game. I'm really digging deep here. I'm going through every menu right now because I'm playing it. Yeah, no issues
doing
really.
That mirroring thing for when the characters talk.
I haven't noticed.
Okay.
I just kind of like every time like there's people talking, I've usually gotten up to like get a drink or something because I'm like, oh shit, I should drink things or I should eat something because it's all voice acted. And like I think I could be wrong here, but I think the game actually lets you know when people are done talking if like you haven't advanced dialogue enough by making a little chime. So yeah. Pretty cool. But I would imagine they didn't fix that. I don't know. That seems so like minor. Where people are like, "Hey, you did this." They'd be like, "Yeah, all right." Oh well. Yeah, that's it. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Lottery numbers. No lottery numbers. Okay.
All right.
All right. I guess that's it. Yeah.
Cool. Anything else, Kevin? Any other?
Man, do I have anything else? Crap, I feel like there was something else I was going to talk about. I don't remember what it was now.
Shoving a grenade up your ass.
There was a new trailer for that game you guys are getting.
Helldivers?
Oh, Helldivers?
Yeah, there was. Oh, a funny trailer. No, there was something I was actually going to talk about. And I don't remember what the hell. I was like, oh man, I have to talk about this on the next podcast. And I don't remember what it was. Eels.
Eels?
Me and this guy at work started doing that every time something goes wrong. Every time something goes wrong at work, eels. We're like the only two that get it there, so it's even better. Oh, apparently I have to look into Broken Arrow. I don't know, I heard about that today. It's apparently like Command and Conquer meets what the hell was the other RTS that they talked about? Command and Conquer meets I can't remember the other one that they called out, but it basically sounded like Command and Conquer meets War Thunder. RTS with like literal hundreds of different units. So it kind of sounds like a more casual war game European escalation, or the war game series. But I don't know. We'll look into that, I guess, at some point. Also, I got into a testy thing, but I don't know if it's under NDA yet. I got to look into that.
What testing is going on?
I got
Oh.
into testing for Project CW. In other words, Project Cold War from the World of Tanks peoples. So,
Mm. Nice.
yeah, I gotta look into if I can actually like say anything or not about it, and then that'll determine if I can talk about it on the podcast next week. So there you go. Look forward to that, I guess maybe. That's it. I can't think of the other thing I was going to talk about. Oh well, rip. Must not have been that great.
No.
I'm sorry, Dustin. I'm sorry I let you down.
He's a pro at that. He always lets people down.
Whoa!
Oh.
Oh my god!
How far down we talking?
All the way
Oh, I hope real
down to
far.
the stem of the dick.
What? That's a noise for it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So who's got another topic? Or do we not have any topics now?
Trailer for the Avatar show came out. Looked pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Really gotta nail those special effects.
I feel like they looked pretty good. Like, good enough for me. Yeah. I liked.
It was hard to tell because like they kept chopping in between scenes where they would show up. So I want to see like a whole fight.
Yeah.
For sure.
The only character I'm worried about is Sokka.
He only had like one line in that trailer, I think.
And it wasn't great.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was like kind of like how Sokka would say it, but it didn't match
the inflection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
very flat.
The dude who voice acts Sokka is in he's makes a sketch comedy on YouTube with another dude. They're called Chris and Jack. And I've been watching them for a few years. So Sokka's voice, which is funny because I've been watching that longer than I saw the show Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, I actually watched it. I remember watching it as a kid, but like not really like watching. So that dude's voice is like so ingrained in my brain as Sokka. So when this Sokka talked, I was like, I don't know about that. I think Aang looks great. Like everything I saw looks great. I'm a little disappointed they're showing Fire Lord Ozai's face immediately.
Yeah, they showed a lot that was like late in the show.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure
how they're gonna split it up.
Yeah, I don't know how they're splitting it up either.
Like, I hope they're not doing like a season for all, like one season for everything.
Yeah, that would be weird.
That would be horrible. That like they'd have to make 30 episodes, and that's not happening.
No.
They have to split up the seasons, otherwise it's gonna be just bad.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Be so off.
But I think it looks cool. They actually look like kids. That's exciting.
They do. They even showed like Zuko being the blue spirit.
Yeah.
And
I mean, the blue spirit kind of shows up pretty early.
It's like...
It's season 2.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty early. No, he shows up at the ending of season 1, I think. Doesn't he?
Yeah. Well... Wasn't book 2 Earth?
Yeah, I think so.
And then he shows up after they start their trek to Ba Sing Se.
I felt like he showed up earlier at one point.
Because he ends up going to one Earth village as well to help them. and then they tell him to leave, and that's like after he's. I guess that's after he's mastered like the sword skills.
Yeah, the first time he shows up is season 1, episode 13.
Okay, so yeah, that's definitely like right.
It's like right at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember the only reason I remember is because Zhao is
Zhao.
up there. Yeah, Commander Zhao.
Oh.
Oh shit! That episode was directed by Dave Filoni. Holy fuck! That's crazy.
What has Dave done?
Dave Filoni is in charge of Star Wars now.
Oh.
Like the direction of the TV show and movies.
Okay.
He's one of the creators of like the Clone Wars and like all the animated shows. He's the one where everybody was like, if you were a huge Star Wars fan, you were like, I hope Dave Filoni takes over, because he's the guy who literally every input he's had in Star Wars is the ones that's been liked by fans. So.
Oh.
Wild, crazy. It's like when you're watching Community and then all of a sudden the fucking directors of Avengers show up and you're like, what the fuck? Why are the Russo brothers directing this episode of Community? Good times. Genesis, did you watch the Avatar trailer? That's fine, we'll wait.
Oh, there's Kyoshi Village in it.
You saw Jet? His crew?
I don't know if it showed it yet.
I think it's later. You see a little snippet of Boomy?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think Jet and then Boomy and then...
Yeah.
And then Jet again and then the Avatar state.
Oh my god! I can't wait to hear the guy go, my cabbages!
Yeah.
Because it's the same guy.
Oh, really? They got the same guy?
Yeah, they got the same guy.
Nice.
Genesis, are you here? Are you back?
Yeah, hopefully they do a good job here. Looks,
what the fuck happened to Genesis?
Looks promising. And he stepped away.
Why did he step away? Doesn't even show he stepped away. Usually he mutes himself when he steps away. Alright, well. Anybody want to talk about Pale World?
Oh, it's selling.
Yes, it is.
People are buying.
Somebody tagged Shuhei Yoshida and they're like, bring it to PlayStation. Shuhei was like, oh. Then Shuhei tagged somebody else in charge of like bringing like the Asian markets games into the PlayStation ecosystem.
Oh.
But also, PlayStation doesn't do early access, so.
Yeah, you have to finish the game first.
Yeah, which actually isn't true. They just have to put out a physical version of the game, or like a version of the game that is, I don't know. I don't know how it works because
remove early access, I guess. That's all.
Well, the 7 Days to Die came to PlayStation, and it was still in early access.
Oh.
So it's like some games, for some reason. I don't know. I don't really understand it.
Weird. Yeah,
Did Genesis fall asleep?
He
might have.
Might have. There's some crazy clips of Palworld that
Oh, I know.
been popping up.
Donkey
Rocket
just put out
launcher
a
thing.
video of how to get a gun in that game. Because everyone keeps calling it Pokemon with guns. And it's like a 9-minute video, and it takes fucking forever. It's so funny, though. Kevin, watch that. Get to that. You'll like it. Or not.
Oh.
Oh,
One by one, they start disappearing.
I was about to say Decinoto, and then it was just silence. I would be like, all right, well, I guess that's the end. All right, nobody else has anything else to talk about? Any stories or crazy things or
Jenna Ortega has a new movie coming.
about with her being a student and the Martin guy is a teacher? Yeah, that looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks terrible. Also, there's rumors that guy is like a sex fiend behind the scenes in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a whole thing with the British
whoa,
and
whoa,
yeah.
Whoa.
So
They should stop filming that movie.
No, it's okay. It's already filmed.
No.
Jenna Ortega's an adult. She smokes.
She smokes.
Yeah, I remember there was a whole thing where like her fan base was mad at her because there were pictures of her smoking cigarettes. And Jenna Ortega was like, I'm an adult. I can smoke if I want to.
Well, yeah, it's because she has this appearance of being very young.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah.
Very square-jawed child, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, Genesis is asleep. Or, yeah, see, he's making sounds. Hey! Stop it! Oh, yeah, he's snoring.
I hear something.
Something's happening.
What's this whole Madam Web movie about now?
It takes place in 2003. Madam Web in the comics is an old lady who has like powers, and she's also technically an assassin or something.
Spider powers?
Yeah, I don't know. She's like an experiment or something. Sony, for some reason, is obsessed with doing a female Spider-Woman man, but without doing a female Spider-Woman because they have no rights to any of the Spider people, other than Spider-Man. So they decided to create a movie, again, set in the year 2003. And it has, Dakota Johnson as Madam Web. Sydney Sweeney is in it as somebody in a terrible costume. The girl who's playing Dina is playing a character in it too. And they all have powers. And the trailer has a very funny line of the bad guy killed her mom while she was researching spiders. And yeah, it looks terrible. It's going to be another oh god, what's that? Morbius. It's going to be another one of those. Where they really... They want to make a universe. But it's just not going to happen.
I saw a frame of what I guess was a young Uncle Ben or something.
Oh, it's
the fortune cookie?
Yeah, the one dude. There's a rumor that he's playing a young Uncle Ben. And then people are like, oh, he's going to open the fortune cookie and have the line of, with great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
And be like, oh, that's corny, or something like. That's just a guess. But it's weird because they were going to have Andrew Garfield be the Spider-Man of this universe. Then they're like, no, we're gonna set this in 2003, and it's gonna be like something else. Sony, for some reason, does not know how to make a movie universe. They just have not figured it out, and I have no idea why. So instead, they decide to just run the Spider-Man IP into the ground.
Well.
So, also, you know the movie's bad because they're using Dakota Johnson to make thirst traps, for ads overseas.
Ew.
Yeah, she's literally going, now you know you want to go see this movie, and if you're not, I'll punish you. It's like, what the fuck is happening here?
Punish me.
It's like, Dakota Johnson, yes please, but also, stop that.
Her web connects them all.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. I can't wait to eventually watch it and go, wow, this is terrible. But also, attractive women.
Yeah.
But also, they wanted to make an Aunt May movie at one point where Aunt May was a young spy.
Oh.
Yeah, Sony, I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there.
Young spy Aunt May.
Yeah. Yep. They're like, yeah, that's what Spider-Man fans want to see. Aunt May as a spy. It's like, alright. Everybody calm down. Looks terrible. Oscar nominations came out today. Oppenheimer's up. Everybody in Oppenheimer's up.
Let's go.
Ryan Gosling is nominated, but Margot Robbie is not for Barbie.
What?
Neither is the director of Barbie, but Barbie's up for literally every other category.
Nice.
So people are like, what the fuck is this?
Very weird.
People are sad that Leonardo DiCaprio's not nominated. I'm happy because his performance is so terrible in Killers of the Flower Moon. So, because he does like just this yeah, oh god, it's fucking terrible. Yeah, a lot of things going on in the entertainment world. Well, since Genesis is sleeping, let's go through some rumors.
Oh.
Kevin, how do you feel about that?
I feel it.
All right, let me see if I can find some. Let me search this. Let me go here. And then I'm going to set the search things as, how the fuck do you change this?
While you're doing that, I have a mini topic.
Shit.
Oh, mini topic. Go ahead, yeah.
Similar to what Mystic Ryan does, except I don't have a camera to show anybody, but
okay.
Some game pickups.
Oh.
Yeah. Can't show anything. It sucks, but I've been hunting down the complete in box Pokemon GBA games. Very expensive.
Yeah.
But I managed to get a set of red, blue, and yellow. The yellow is extremely minty. It is really good condition. The red is second up. It has like one or two little small areas of wear, but still mostly good, like pretty good condition. And then the blue has, it's probably the worst of the three, but it's still also probably like right, I don't know, like it's not near mint. It's probably one mark below that. Still pretty good condition though.
Alright, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and the guy who sold it was getting rid of a lot of his old games, which included a lot of Pokemon, a lot of Zelda, GBA, which all that stuff is like super expensive because he wants to send his parents on a vacation.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Wow. Getting rid of all this cool stuff.
For your stupid parents who will probably die in 10 years. What an idiot.
Oh my god.
Hey,
You can make that happen.
Video games last forever. Parents die. No, I'm just kidding.
As long as you're alive.
I gotta be honest, that dude's a better son than me. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know you don't watch this or listen to this podcast, honestly, because you hate your son, probably. But, like, That's very nice of him. Hopefully his parents live a very long time.
I guess that person probably didn't have much attachment to collecting the old stuff like I do.
I mean, clearly he did at some point to hold on to them and all that, but
I asked him how they were still in great condition. He was like, "Oh, my parents just gave me the games, the cartridges themselves, and put the boxes away." I'm like, "Oh shit, well, that explains a lot."
Wow, smart parents. What the fuck? Yeah, those parents deserve that vacation. Fuck that. Oh my god. My parents would be like, "Here, we ripped everything apart. We found a weird disc we ripped in half too, but we don't. I bought you a PS2 game for your GameCube."
Yeah.
It's like I can't play Superman Returns on my GameCube. Ma. What did you think I could do with this? And she's like, "Don't you have a PlayStation? A 1? What are you doing? What? I'm 11 and I understand this. What's wrong with you?"
Yeah.
Oh, good times, good times. But that's cool. Hopefully, they go on. I hope they go to a good vacation, and then they go to like Nintendo Land to play the Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really chat with the dude that much after.
Yeah, don't talk to people who are selling Pokemon shit. They're probably weird.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, got those.
I set you back a fortune.
Well, the 3 games ended up being about 13.50, 12.50. 12.50. Yeah, he originally listed them at 1,500. I was like, I could probably get this down because a minty copy of yellow's 4 to 5. Red is red and blue are probably probably 3 to 4 each, maybe. So.
Wow.
Not the best deal, but getting them all in one go saves some searching because they're so hard to find and it's so annoying sometimes, especially for Emerald and Crystal. Oh god. And then the ones that are really good are just exorbitant, 1,000 plus.
Yeah.
Each.
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling my games.
Yeah, I keep all my games, but there was a point where when I was younger, where I was like, I don't need to hold on to these, and then I got rid of a bunch of things, and then as I got older, I was like, why did I get rid of those?
Yeah. Yeah.
When the hell am I ever gonna find Vex on GameCube ever again? What a game! What a good game! Never beat it.
Yeah,
I bet I could
games
now.
That aren't even that notable on GameCube are expensive.
Yeah, I'll find the Animal Crossing copy I have is a French-Canadian version for GameCube.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, all right, well, back to rumors. All right, I got these sorted. So some of these are a few days old, so you might have heard of them. But they're not credible, but they're a thing. All right. First rumor. Demon's Souls, Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, and more are coming to PC this year, including God of War Ragnarok, Gran Turismo 7, and then Spider-Man 2 also rumored to come to PC in 2025. And then Sony's also discussing porting earlier games like infamous Second Son to PC. This is from a 4chan board, and it's from a Nixxes employee. That's the company that Sony bought to help with ports. And a lot of people are saying this is true. This looks to be true because Bloodborne is not listed.
That's what I thought too.
So what?
No, I was saying that.
Well, funny story, Kevin. Since you said that, still didn't hear what he said. Destinota one more time.
I was saying I saw this report as well.
Yeah. Just a rumor, not a report.
Yeah.
It's a report.
Hey, just a rumor, just a rumor. Kevin, what are your thoughts on
A
this
rumored
one?
report.
Yep. It's pretty good. Pretty good thoughts.
Pretty good thoughts, pretty good thoughts. Yes or no to any thoughts? Any thoughts?
Seems like this is
It's
their
plausible.
plan.
Yeah, it seems very
Yeah,
plausible.
going forward.
Alright, cool.
So,
The next one's a little bit of movie rumors. So,
ooh,
which is, I know Destinota's going to appreciate this one.
ooh.
So for Sonic the Hedgehog 3, it's rumored that Hayden Christensen is in talks to voice Shadow the Hedgehog. So Darth Vader himself is in talks to voice Shadow the Hedgehog for the third Sonic movie, which is pretty sweet.
Pretty sour.
You know, not the strongest of actors, but honestly, having a renaissance the last few years. Like, just people appreciating him coming back and doing stuff. And I always liked him. I thought he was good and stuff. I enjoyed his acting and like what he brought to the role. So a lot of people wanted Keanu for Shadow. I wanted somebody like just kind of out of the blue, like somebody so random.
Jeff Foxworthy.
Honestly, Kevin, sure. Jeff Foxworthy as a hedgehog that has a dual-wielding pistols, like, fucking wild. Absolutely wild. Now you know you're a redneck! So. Alright. Let's see. Kevin and I, we talked about this a little bit. There's a Quake 6 logo spotted on a whiteboard of the Machine Games Direct.
Oh.
So, during that Xbox Developers Direct. Was that last week? Last week.
Yeah.
Okay, is that what you wanted to talk about, Kevin?
No.
No? Okay.
No, I don't know what it was. Shit, what the hell?
But yeah, Quake 6, rumored that Machine Games is working on it, or somebody is. Actually, honestly, you only see AKE 6, and people just assume it's Quake 6 because there's nothing else in.
Yeah.
So, and then Kevin and I were like, "What the fuck was Quake 5?" Then we looked it up, and apparently internally they assumed Quake Arenas 5, right? Was that it?
Quake Championship.
Quake Champion.
Quake Champions.
Yeah, Champions. Yeah. That's Quake 5 internally. So Quake 6 might be in development, which is pretty cool if you like Quake. Probably pretty sad if you're only on PlayStation. So, buy an Xbox or a PC, I guess. Any thoughts on Quake 6?
Can't wait. Hope it's real. I hope it's real. I wanna play. No, they just had to bring it back. That'd be really cool.
Alright, cool.
They did a very good job making the extra level Dimension of the Machine for Quake 1.
So hopefully they do that. That's cool. Alright, next.
What?
What?
No. In the game.
Oh,
You're fine.
Okay. There's we've talked about this rumor a little bit on this show before. It's been brought up. It's actually been reported on a couple times. Again, the rumor of the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake popping up again for some reason. There's LinkedIn pages now where people are updating their LinkedIn pages. They're like, I'm working on the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag remake, and then, but a lot of them are coming from Skull and Bones, the people who are working on this.
Uh-oh.
So there's a little bit of worry in this now. Yeah, it's and then the other people are working on. They say in their LinkedIn that they're working on an unannounced project or an unannounced Assassin's Creed project. So a lot of people are thinking it's supposed to be a Black Flag remake because they had that whole Ubisoft show and then the Assassin's Creed segment, and we know what the Assassin's Creed games are for the next few years. Except everyone assumes there's going to be a Black Flag remake because Black Flag very popular. So, top comment I see here in the of this is very funny. Ubisoft's doing everything but making new game with the pirate combat from 4, which is very funny because that's what everybody wanted. Fucking the Sea of Skull and Bones to be. So, I'd play it probably if the trophies are cool, because the trophies in 4 are terrible. Because it was a lot of online shit. So, Kevin, you never played Black Flag? You never Assassin's Creed
No.
kid? Nah, I didn't think so. Would you ever give it a shot?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, the ship combat's a lot of fun. This is the one where Genesis dropped out of the Assassin's Creed fandom. I mean, after putting like 1,000 hours into the multiplayer of this, but he kind of dropped out because the games didn't really they weren't really Assassin's Creed to him at that point. And for a lot of people, this game is kind of the tipping point of what the hell? I'm barely assassinating anyone.
What about Unity? Was that before?
No, that was after. Yeah, Unity also launched broken, so a lot of people were kind of iffy on that. And then Unity was the next gen one, so it was broken. It had a smaller fan base, or a smaller platform to go to. And then it launched and kind of fell by the wayside. I like Unity. Everybody who's played Unity, I feel like, loves Unity. Because Unity's fucking great. Unity's so good. And I feel like it's getting a little bit of a resurgence since we have these newer consoles that are backwards compatible. So people are going back and playing that, even though Unity on PlayStation 5 backwards compatible, it was broken for a while. Because of the lighting. Because I know...
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, our resident C word, cunt. He we'll just call him C Star for the rest of this episode if he comes up again. He tried to play it and there was like a lot of like frame glitching and like the lighting was being weird and it was fucking with his eyes, so he couldn't play it anymore. Which is a shame because I think it's honestly one of the better Assassin's Creeds. But yeah, I'd play 4 again. Destinoto, would you play 4?
I don't even know which ones I played.
Oh wow!
I probably, because it was mostly Genesis playing it when we did, but when he did play it, mostly just him.
Yeah.
And maybe I'd watch or something. I used to play the multiplayer in the fucking Brotherhood, but I didn't really touch the other ones, I don't think.
Alright. Yeah, I doubt if they remade this, the multiplayer would come back. Which I think is fine. Also, a lot of people are saying that Skull and Bones was supposed to be the Black Flag spinoff, but then the people were like, this game sucks, maybe we should just do Black Flag again. Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was like the first like big pirate ship game.
Yeah,
like,
it was
pirate ship warfare. I'd say.
The pirate combat was so much fun.
Yeah.
Like it was a lot of fun. I liked it. I liked it a lot. All right. Well, here. What else? There's a lot of trash in this.
I didn't know I was there.
Kevin, get out. Stop. There's a lot of like Bungie's working on a new IP with comedic, lighthearted characters. That is so generic and vague. No, I'm not going to even give that attention. Like, And then there's a lot of like just I don't like doing leaks. I don't think leaks are fun. Unless it's something that's it's a leak, but it's a rumor. Like hacking, not great. That's why we didn't really talk about the Insomniac hacks.
Yeah.
Just because that was just a fucking straight up crime, and them stealing everything. And like I know way more about Insomniac's upcoming games and than I want to until they show me. Like, give me that. I think Genesis mentioned the rumor of the Nintendo showcase last week. The Nintendo Direct, and then also the rumor of the Sony showcase, or Direct or whatever, hopefully happening in February, or the end of January for Nintendo, and then February for Sony.
Something, man. Oh my god.
How
What
much
is?
something?
Well, I was just saying Sony has to do something.
They have to do something. We need to see something. I don't know what the fuck they have coming out. So, third party can only hold them for so long. Like, you're telling me they had this strong ass PS4 generation, and now it's gonna be like, hey, third parties are PS5 generations. Like, come on.
Yeah, they can't survive over that.
No, they can't.
Wow, look who's back.
He was saying stuff. He mumbled some stuff.
Oh.
But yeah, so that's the end of leaks and rumors, I'd say. Everything else is kind of whatever. Yeah, everything else is like just straight up garbage in here. Just straight up garbage. Just people going, hey, a guy said that Bloodborne 2's coming.
Oh.
On Thursday of this week.
Oh my
It's like,
god.
why? Clearly that's not true. Why is this even
Please.
here? No, that's not one. I just made up one. But, like, I don't know. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. So, any other things? Quickly about the Microsoft thing. Hellblade, Senua, whatever the fuck. It's got a release date, finally. I'll say it here. I've said this offline to Genesis especially. That's going to be the Order 1886 of the Xbox. So there's... I fucking love the Order 1886, so hopefully it lives up to that for them at least. And then Indiana Jones, I thought it looked okay. I'm not upset about it being first person like everybody else is, apparently. It's weird how it does switch to third person sometimes, but also it's a narrative. You want to see Indy's face. I've seen a lot of praise for the voice acting for Indiana Jones. I'm glad everyone's happy with it. I thought it sounded a little knockoff-ish. But it is pretty close to Harrison Ford. But again, it's just not quite there. I clearly hear Troy Baker, which is whatever. I'm sure if I played the game, I would get lost in it. But also, never been a huge Indiana Jones fan. So, also, terrible title. The Great Circle. What is that, an M&M? What's the Great Circle?
Hey guys, I'm going after the Great Circle of Life.
Yeah, like...
Why would they just get Harrison Ford to voice him again?
Because Harrison Ford is an old man who probably doesn't believe in video games. So, and also, the budget of that game would probably triple if they wanted Harrison Ford to do it. And he would probably put in the weakest performance because he realizes he doesn't have to. Harrison Ford just does whatever the fuck he wants now, so. He's old Hollywood.
Jones. I'm the fastest guy.
So, yeah, that's all I have. And then, what was that? Morrowind? What's that other game that was there? Kevin, you think it looks like VR?
Oh.
Avowed? Avowed, thank you. I thought it looked kind of cool, but Kevin pointed out that it looked like VR, and after going back, it does look like it's in VR. It looks weird. It looks slightly off. I don't know what it is, but it just looks slightly off. Everything else I didn't care for at the show. But overall, I was telling Kevin that for me and probably Genesis, if PlayStation did a show like that, we would probably think it's the greatest show. Because it was very like, if you're an Xbox fan and you're in that ecosystem and you like watching the showcases and stuff, you probably fucking love this show because it was like, let's talk to the developers, let's have a fun surprise in there, like a fifth game was shown off. But like, it was cool. It was cool. If Sony did anything even similar to this, I'd be all about it. I'd be all about it, but it wasn't Sony, so I was not all about it. But I think overall they had a decent showing of stuff. They showed games, they gave release dates, they gave windows. So, you know, hey, that Indiana Jones game looked more done than I thought it would. Especially for not hearing about it or seeing it 3 years or something after it was announced. So, which is weird, but...
Yeah, it has been a while.
Yeah. Also weird that they plan to get it out this year.
Whoa.
But it also didn't look done. I still think some of it looked a little wonky, but it's Microsoft. They'll push it out. They probably hired 800 more people to work on it, and then they'll kill them all by firing squad when the game comes out.
Oh my
Classic
God, yes.
Microsoft.
It's so classic Microsoft. Oh my God, I wish they'd do it to me.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh.
Hey, Kevin, have you heard of this Korean show that Destinoda talked about? It has people who have those types of thoughts. So, might want to look into that.
You know, and I'm gonna talk about it again. It's a show that anybody can watch. Everybody should watch it.
It's a great show.
It's
Everybody
fantastic.
should watch.
It's got the best actors, the best scripts.
Honestly, the
From the best
characters
country.
are so well fleshed out too, and the acting is superb.
It's got a very attractive Asian lady in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, see? He knows. He knows.
Yeah.
Her name is Park So Damn Fine.
Oh, yes.
So, anyways, yeah, I think that's it for Crafting a Chat for this week, unless anybody has anything else.
I picked up one other game.
Oh, what'd you pick up?
A sealed copy of Metroid Prime with the Prime 2 Echoes bonus disc in it.
Wow! Are you going to open it?
How much that cost you?
That, you know, surprisingly, is only like 150. Not too bad.
Are you going to open it?
No.
Shame. Can I open it?
No.
Shame.
I would buy another copy if I was going to open it. I would buy like just a complete box copy to I wanted to like actually play it or something.
Yeah. Oh, hey,
that,
my wall unfroze. That's cool.
I completed my Metroid Prime sealed 1 through 3 and the trilogy set.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm gonna.
And then I have complete in box Metroid Fusion, Metroid Zero Mission, and Metroid Prime Hunters. Yeah. Good stuff.
A Metroid Dread.
I have a sealed Metroid Dread, I have open Metroid Dread, and I have a Japanese Metroid Dread.
Is that one sealed too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
all right, Kevin.
Bought,
we're gonna rent a moving truck and we're gonna rob a guy.
Oh, sweet.
But also, when we go there, we gotta leave a copy of Prince of Persia.
Oh.
So.
That's gonna be the only thing that's left.
We're also gonna take his PlayStation.
Oh. Wait, but how am I gonna play it then?
And his family.
Oh.
You don't know we're talking about you. We could be talking about somebody else. So.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, great. I don't want to give anything away, but their initials are UF. So.
UFC?
Yep, UFC us leave with all your stuff.
Yeah. UFC championship fighting.
All right, well, I think that's the end of Crafting a Chat. Genesis, take us home.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in this week in Crafting a Chat. See us next week, same time, same place at 10:30 p.m. on Tuesdays. Everybody, take care. You'll catch us on twitch.tv/craftingachat, youtube.com/starting chili with 2 R's, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Get out of here.
Lay to bed.
Goodbye. Probably game scores next week. Maybe Jeopardy?
Might be too soon for that, but
Hey, Kevin, I don't know if you're the only one who makes Jeopardy, so...
Oh.
I didn't make anything. I was hoping somebody else would volunteer at this point,
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nah, I retired. You took over. I'm good.
Oh,
I don't
you
have to do
retired.
shit.
Oh,
I
wow.
retired. I'm Alex
I doubt
Trebek.
that.
I fucking died. My butt, no good. It betrayed me. Just like Alex Trebek. His butt betrayed him. Have a